Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I hope that everybody's doing well. I'm super excited to bring to you another series here on my channel. It's my pre-fall extreme deep cleaning series. This is the point in the year where I tackle everything I need to do before the fall and colder months come, especially this year with the weather on the East Coast for New England. It's been all over the place. Our traditional seasons have either been cooler or what have you, so I want to get these things done, especially before I go back to work at the end of the month. So if you're like me and you are in the mindset to deep clean and just get the space totally reset, including taking down some decor, then you're in the right place. Let's get it done together. All right, so I'm starting off in the master bathroom today. I just want to show you guys a brief before. It might look a little messy, but overall it's actually not as dirty as it might appear on camera because I've been keeping up with it this summer. So we are going to tackle what I typically do, include, the walls, the vents, the window, all the heavy hitting items. And then I think that the overall cleaning of the bathroom should go much easier because again, it's really honestly not that bad. So let's get this bad Larry cleaned up so I can get some deep cleaning. All right, so let me know how everybody is doing. I cannot even believe we're in the end of August. I'm not entirely sure where the time has gone, but it is absolutely flying. Hopefully by the time this uploads, it will be a Thursday. That's what I'm shooting for, but it's been a crazy busy week. I've been back at work, getting things ready for the new students. We're officially back the week of the 21st for professional development, then back on the 28th full time. Let me know when your local towns or cities go back to school, but for us, it's going to be that Monday. So as you guys could see, I wiped down the walls first, and then I kind of worked from my way up to down. So after cleaning the vent, I wanted to tackle the fan that's in the bathroom. It was pretty dirty. I have vacuumed and cleaned it before. It just gets dirty throughout the year. I don't do it often enough. And in a minute, you'll see a clip of me actually washing it, the before of all the dirty gray stuff, as you guys can see there. It is so gross, and then what it looks like after, super satisfying. Okay, so I just quickly wanted to show you guys, obviously you saw how dusty the fan and the light was. Now I know a lot of people, myself included, are not good about taking down their lights or their fans or even deep cleaning them maybe once a year. I know a lot of people kind of just forget about them. They're just kind of there, and I'm guilty of that. I get that. So I'm really excited to see how this turned out. It's very clean. As you guys can see, much cleaner than it's been. No big chunks of dust or anything like that. Is it spotless? No, but at least I know I was able to go through and kind of scrub it off screen because it was just taking a lot of time. But it looks so much nicer. So you're not seeing any of that crud, ideally, that's been there. So I'm pretty happy with it. I'm gonna just reattach it back in its little vent hole thing over there, and we'll be good to go with that section, and I can start cleaning the trim and the window. But let that be your little service reminder. Look how nice that looks. I have a few little pieces I have to get done in there, but it looks really good, very clean. Like I said, just a few little tidbits that I need to just kind of finish up with, but let that be your PSA. Take down your fans at least maybe once or twice a year, deep clean them, vacuum them out. I think you guys will notice a difference. Okay, so I'm gonna get started on cleaning the windows. Before we do, I just wanted to show my little handy dandy friend here, the Steam Shot Deluxe from Bissell. So I'm gonna be plugging this in, letting it warm up, so when it's time, I'm able to better deep clean the windows. It's been a hot minute since I've done this. Historically, I do like to deep clean windows, obviously. I clean my windows pretty much all the time. Deep cleaning, pulling them down, cleaning the tracks, I don't do that often. So what I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna let that heat up, do its thing. I'm gonna dust the shades, go over them with some nice hot water with a little bit of Fabuloso, same solution I've been using for the walls and everything else, and then hopefully we'll be good to go and I can just deep clean the window. So as always, I love to clean my windows. That's the one thing I feel like traps a ton of dust because I do have shades or blinds dust will just sit on that. And I think some people don't pay attention to that. And if it doesn't bother you, great. But for me, it bothers me. When I can see it, when it's bugging my allergies, it absolutely bothers me. So I'm just going through dusting and then wiping everything down with a damp cloth. And then from there, I'm going to get started on deep cleaning the actual windows. I don't take these down every time I clean the windows. This is once, twice, maybe 3 times a year. It just depends, maybe after a big storm. But here I'm doing some sprayway. I'm going to wipe it down, and I'm also using my Bissell Steam Shot. This thing is amazing. It gets so much dirt and debris out from the tracks, even on the windows. If you have some lovely parting gifts on your screens from the local birds, this will help get rid of that as well. I highly recommend it. This is probably the cleanest my windows have been in a long time, so this has been one of my favorite tools that have been added to my cleaning supply. So once the windows were done, I just went through and wanted to wipe down all of the trim. There's a lot of dust and debris that sits on here as well. So once the trim was done, I wiped down the radiator. Then I'll get to vacuuming and kind of wiping down the outer casing of it. Let me know how often you guys vacuum yours out. Have you ever taken it apart? Do you kind of just vacuum the surface? What works for you? Let me know. So now that the front of my cabinets have all been wiped down, again, this is not something I do often, but I really should. There was a lot of stains on there. I'm just going to start wiping down the counters. I just got the Lysol wipes, got that ready. It took everything off of the counter. I'm also going to wipe down the mirror, again, with Sprayway, the glass cleaner. I absolutely love this stuff. I do alternate between this and Windex. I do find that both of them can leave streaks, just depending on. I see a little less streakage with the Sprayway, but that's just my opinion. Let me know what you use for a glass cleaner if you do use one, and if anybody has used the Jaws one, how does that work compared to Sprayway? I've not tried the Jaws line, but I'd really like to. I just, I wanted other people's opinions, like real opinions, and what's worked for them, what hasn't, before I go out and buy it. So now that the toilet has been deep cleaned, I'm going in with my shower, and again I use the steam shot for some of those stubborn areas, and I'm just using a heavy duty scrubber and really getting in there for the dirt and grime. Again, the shower isn't too bad. I've been keeping up with it in the summer, but it definitely needed a little bit of TLC this week, so I did that before rinsing it down. I use the Clorox and bleach when I'm doing a deep clean and I want to disinfect an area. That's what works best for me and my family. Okay, so just to show you guys, the shower has been deep cleaned. I did a good chunk of it off camera. It's just tough for me because of the fumes and stuff like that, even with the fan running. But it looks really nice and clean. I'm super excited. I did the glass too. If you guys know a good glass cleaner that works in shower glass doors, I just use the Clorox and bleach. I've heard Dawn soap and vinegar works well. I use my steam shot in certain areas, but this is done. I'm gonna put what belongs back in there, and we're gonna finish off the bathroom with a quick vacuum as well as a mop. Just real quick so you guys can see, the water is not too dirty. I mean, it's definitely dirty. It looks darker on here, I'm sure, but it's actually not that bad for what I was expecting for the bathroom. I am gonna empty it before starting my son's bathroom. I just figured that's the next spot I would hit, but I just wanted to show you guys that before I empty it out. Definitely worth cleaning your walls and doing a deep clean room by room if and when time permits for you. So last but not least, after vacuuming the bathroom, I got to wash it. You can tell that water is hot. It is actually boiling water. I put in with a little bit of Fabuloso and went to town, really wiping down and washing the floors. The bathroom just felt so much lighter, so much cleaner. I love a good deep clean in my house. There's nothing that beats it, especially the bathroom, because anybody who knows me, and if you've been here for a while on my channel, I don't like cleaning my bathrooms. It is one of my least favorite places to clean in the home. So I wanted to get it out of the way this time, this round, I should say, and just kind of clean it first. And I am happy that I did. So this is what everything looks like. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I wish I had smell-o-vision because it's just that clean, light and airy smell. But everything is clean from top to bottom. The fan was by far probably my favorite thing to clean because it's just night and day difference. It's the cleanest it's looked probably since I moved in, when I did like deep clean when I moved in. But everything is all set. The shower's done, the toilet, the walls, you name it, the radiator. Definitely something that I'm happy I have off my bucket list. If I'm able to get my son's bathroom done today, great. If not, it'll be for the next day, but one item checked off. Woo! All right, so the next room, it is Monday when I'm tackling this. Actually a lot later in the morning than I wanted to get started, but that's okay. I had to run to work, get a few things done. It is what it is, but we are tackling my son's bathroom today. I'm gonna do what I did previously, the walls, trim, all that good stuff. We're gonna deep clean his bath. It's a much smaller bathroom. It's still a decent size, but definitely smaller than the master bathroom, so it shouldn't take me as long. And I've been on top of his bathroom way more than probably any other room in the house. So once I have most of my deep cleaning done, including the fan and stuff like that, we should actually be in relatively good shape once I get my maintenance cleaning done. So let's go ahead and get started. So it took me a few days before I was able to start on my son's room. I was hoping to just do multiple things in one day, and it's just not working for me because of the fact I had to go in for work, among other things. So I decided to tackle this on my Monday. And what I did, of course, I washed down the walls first after decluttering the bathroom and taking everything out. And again, this is just really hot water with Fabuloso. Sometimes I'll put a little bit of Dawn soap in there. Some people have just put vinegar. Let me know if that works for you, how that works for your walls and stuff like that.
For me, I like the smell of Fabuloso. It always smells clean. It reminds me of my childhood, so that's often what I use when I'm doing my deep cleans. But you guys can see I'm taking apart my son's fan as well. It honestly wasn't that bad. There is a little bit of dust, as you guys can see there, but it's nowhere near as dark gray or dirty as our master bathroom was. Again, I probably hadn't cleaned that one in a while, but for my sons, again, I'm just going to kind of take a damp cloth and start going in to take out the dust and debris, and it looks so nice when I put it back up. My husband pretty much noticed immediately, so job well done. I felt pretty good about that on my end. So let me know what you guys are most looking forward to for the fall. I cannot believe how rapidly September is approaching. We have a lot going on. Tomorrow, when I'm, doing this voiceover, it's the Wednesday. So the 17th is actually my mom's birthday. Happy birthday, Mom. So we have her birthday this week. I have back to work festivities next week. The weekend is my son's birthday party as well as his birthday. And then we are in September. I'm not sure who's controlling the time up there, but it is going by way too quickly. I can tell you I'm very much looking forward to the cozy weather. I'm a summer lover at heart, forever summer. I'm a summer girl, you name it, but I do love the fall. It brings on my worst allergies, so that portion I don't love, but I love fall in New England between the colors, the apple picking, pumpkin picking, the fall festivals. I'm ready for all of that, and I think my son will be too. He takes each season. He told me he doesn't have a favorite. He likes them all, and I can kind of see that. There's a joy and wonder for children for each season, and I'm doing my best as a parent to make that special for him. So I'm just getting everything vacuumed. This is how I usually like to end off my rooms, is once everything's been cleaned top to bottom, I vacuum. And then I went in with the spin mop one more time, again, boiling water, especially for the bathrooms because they tend to get dirty, right? And went in and really went hard on the floors. It just smelled so good in there. It wasn't smelling too great beforehand. It's usually not that dirty, but it definitely needed a deep clean.
All right, so the bathroom, my son's bathroom is now done, deep cleaned. One more thing I can take off my checklist. Restocked on the toilet paper, brand new garbage, and I redid his toys. So I did put all these Spider-Man things back there, disinfected that off screen along with his other toys and his potty chair. But what you see here is just a variation of toys, just to keep things different for bath time. Bath time is his time to unwind. It's me time like it is for many others, but his bathroom is officially done. On to the next project. Okay, so next on the agenda to clean is my office space. It's really not that bad. Not much accumulates in here. What I am going to do off camera is do a lot of my filing, documents, shredding, etc. And then I'll get to cleaning. I hope to just kind of keep this office a little bit tidier than what it's been. I actually decluttered a lot of books, and I put in my new series here by Natasha Preston. Previously, I had other books from when I was a teenager that I tried reading again, couldn't get back into it, so I'm donating them to the library. I have a big stack of them that I can show you guys on my bed. We're gonna get this kind of better organized, cleaned up. But I just wanted to quickly show you guys while I have you. These are all the books that I am donating right now. So I have quite a few to donate to the library. I have these over here.
Lots to donate. I would say probably close to 15, 16. So hopefully it will interest somebody or pique their interest enough for them to get it from the library. But we're gonna go ahead and jump into some deep cleans. So as you guys can see, the office is not yet painted. My husband will not let me touch the paint. It makes me so mad. I really badly just want to paint it, but he likes this color, so I do have to compromise obviously on some things. I'm not touching the paint color in the office, but I do want to dress it up at some point and get some new furniture in there and just kind of have it looking a little bit different. Not entirely sure the look we're going for yet. I might let my husband decide this one, but we will see. But anyways, onto the light fixture. I just kind of took that, did some soap and water, used some paper towels, dried it, and put it back on. It didn't need too much cleaning. From there, I went over to the windows. These were pretty dirty, I'm not gonna lie. The office in and of itself doesn't get a ton of use. It does and it doesn't. We go there to do projects. Sometimes I'll go in there and just kind of chill and read. That's why I want a slightly bigger desk, comfier chair. We don't have a big desktop computer or printer, but we do want to turn it into an actual office. I mean, my schooling at this point is done. I don't anticipate myself going back for a doctorate, and I don't think my husband will either. So at this point, we want to set it up to be an office for when my son gets to school, because inevitably they will be needing to print something out. They'll need to do research on the computer. They integrate technology with everything, so we wanted to get it set up. And you never know what projects or things we may need to print in the future, so eventually we will get there. So again, now that the windows were done, I focused on the radiators. Since I've been keeping up with this twice a year, it honestly doesn't seem that bad. I think some rooms are worse than others. My master bedroom is not going to be in this particular video. I just finished cleaning it, so it'll be in my second video. That one was bad. I'm not going to lie. There was a lot of dust and just, it looked pretty dingy, and I'm pretty sure I deep cleaned it last time. Maybe I skipped it, I don't know, but it was pretty bad. So I usually like to tell people, make sure that you do that. It's just a way to help out the heater, and this way you're not breathing in all of that debris and dust that's sitting there. So one of the last things I needed to tackle was the bookshelf, and to get that all organized. As I said earlier, I was going to be donating a lot of books and things of that nature. I have quite a few that were mine. My husband had a few that he had that he just, bought on a whim. Either he didn't like it or, he liked it, not enough to keep it. So we're donating it. Hopefully somebody will enjoy it. But here I'm just getting the bookcase dusted, cleaned, and then kind of reorganized. I'm hoping again to utilize this space more, maybe like I said, definitely as an office, but maybe as like a little corner or a little nook I can go to just read my books and just kind of relax. So before I get started vacuuming and just finishing up this room, I wanted to show you guys how dirty this water is. So gross. Keep in mind, this is from me doing the walls. This is from me doing the walls, the trim, the windows primarily, as well as the just wiping down of the doors.
All of this is just ridiculously dark. It was pretty dirty in here. I was not expecting it to be this dirty, but nonetheless, it feels really clean in here, so I'm gonna get finished up and just kind of vacuum and wash the floor.
So of course the last thing I have to do is vacuum it, and trust me when I say this room needed it. We were actually using this room to make the cuts for the wood. We brought the saw up here to do my son's bedroom. I had a whole series on that where we took it from a toddler bedroom to a big boy bedroom. So if you missed that, I will have it linked down below, but it definitely needed a good vacuum and to wash the floors. But this is bringing us to the end of this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed some deep cleaning motivation and that it got you in the mood to clean something in your home, whether it's a room, maybe a small project, what have you. I will have part 2 hopefully up within the next few days. My goal is to get the whole house done before the end of August. We're going to see if I can do that. But I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week. See you in the next one. Bye.